Good morning and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. It is Champions League draw, playoff draw. Anyway, let's say good morning to everyone that is that's taking time to jump onto the live this morning. Let me just check one thing before we go any further. That's all fine. Quite a lot of people in, isn't there? Quite a lot of people in the live already, which is all good. Fantastic, and thanks for joining us. The draw for the playoff rounds of the Champions League does start in around about 9 minutes. Unfortunately, I can't show you the draw on the screen as it will get copyrighted. So YouTube seem to be clamping down on what can be shown. Due to the fact that, an interesting fact, whilst we're just passing time, YouTube is now watched more than Netflix. That's something you would never have said a few years ago. YouTube's watched more than Netflix. A bit bizarre actually, but it is what it is, isn't it? Who we're looking forward to in the draw? Jim McClarty's in the house, Big Des is in the house, Simon Ireland, Paul McEwen, Dave Hislop, Sean's in the house. Has Been Hotel, morning to you. Joseph, Mark, hail, just read Liverpool FC was founded in a member of the Orange Order. Never knew that. Everton was always the Catholic team down there. Everton was always the Catholic team. That's my memory from the 1980s anyway. Liverpool was never a big connection with Celtic back in the day. Paul's in the house. Just bring it on, says Pub Cat. It's an interesting one because I think a lot of the fans, I think we would all say that are we really ready for the Champions League? Are we do we have the players? And do we have the players? There's an interesting one. We can do a poll on that. Can we achieve what we achieved last year, which ultimately is a top 24 finish? Yes, I think we can. When you see some of the teams that have qualified already through the fact that their nations have bought the Champions League over the years and they help finance parts of UEFA. I think the Champions League shouldn't be called the Champions League. It's probably not a day to talk about that. Or is it the day to talk about it? Because really the Champions League is no longer the Champions League. Hi mate, what channel is it on? It's on UEFA channel. It is on the UEFA channel. And as soon as it starts, I'll let you know what's going on with the proceedings. If we go in with them with Yang and Ida, it'll be a disaster. Yeah. Brendan, look, I keep going back to this time last year. We never had Arne Engels in the team and we never had Adam Ida in the team at this point of the season last year. So I still hope that Brendan Rodgers will be able to convince the board that we do need players in. It's as simple as that. At the end of the day, we need players in, and if he can't convince them to the board to get them in, well, will another manager ultimately be able to get? I should be able to do the sound on this. I should be able to let you hear the sound. It's going to start in. It's now saying it's going to start in 8 minutes. Didn't tell me they're going to do a delay. Personally, I'd like to win it this year, says Square Sausage Mick. I think that you need to go into it every year thinking that you've got the possibility. Don't know, because if you don't go into it thinking that you've got the possibility, don't know what's the point in going into it, really. Please, no more excuses for Adam Ida. We've heard them all now. I've never given excuses for Adam. Never given excuses once for him. All I'm saying is this: when we look at the transfers that Celtic have brought in this season, we hadn't brought our best players in until later on in the window. Vanessa says Rodgers has got a terrible transfer record. Tell that to Musa Dumbelli, Odson Edward. Just to name a few. It starts in 5 minutes. The draw starts in 5 minutes. How many attempts does Rodgers need? We need to win it this time. Willie, I thought that as well. I did think that as well. Last season we wasted 18 million. Did we waste 18 million? Interesting. What if, and now I'm going to play devil's advocate here, what if Arne Engels goes into the Champions League this year and comes of age and shows everyone why he was bought at 11 million? Because there'll be a lot of fans will be like, alright, okay, he's a half decent player. Don't know. I think we need to really lay off the players. I mean, there's a lot of people, they've got so much negativity in their life. So many people, so many yous, I'm reading comments and it's like there's just so much negativity. And it's just, do you know what I mean? It's like, it tells me there's something going on in your head to make you that negative about, I don't know, it's like it's only the start of the season. It is only the start of it. Dumbelli, okay, fine. 10 years ago. Wasn't 10 years ago, was it? Was it? No, it wasn't. It's only 2025. 2015, we still had Ronnie Dyler. If the board paid up earlier, the two players paid excessive amount. Yeah. Tartan Tin of Paint, you're spot on, mate. If the board had got things done quicker, Arne Engels wouldn't have cost 11 million and Adam Ida would never have cost 9 million. So you need to stop getting on the back of, we wasted money. It was the board that ultimately wasted the money. But anyway, it's the Champions League playoff round draw today. I believe that there is Champions League games going on this week. Just pressed the wrong button. I'll just do this. Morning. Do we think the Hearts Aberdeen game will get cancelled today because of the weather? No idea, and I doubt it. Where is it getting played about? It's only a little bit of rain. It's Scotland. God, remember the days where we used to play in complete muddy pitches? Like total mud baths in the 80s and 70s and everything. I can't really remember the 70s, but I remember the late 80s and 80s. There was just a few years ago, we used to play at Motherwell, and there was one corner in Motherwell that was like a mud bath every winter, because the Motherwell pitch is on a slope, and that one corner just, the water just stayed there forever. Why is it now been 13 minutes to go? They keep on changing the time. It started streaming, so it should go live any minute. The draw will start at 12 Central European time. The amount of trees, fences, wrecked so far is crazy. Is it? But you're on a different coast, Michelle. You're on the coast that gets the brunt of it. The east coast is fine. Michelle, the weather is supposed to get better from 10:30. Next away to fly his kite. Yeah. Remember I used to get the yellow ball out for the snow. They're expecting 85-mile-an-hour winds. Square Sausage Mick lost his banter because it's always pish. Got an amber alert indoors. Warning to life in Fife. There's a warning to life in Fife every day. Here we go. Oh, there's that music. I need to turn that down because you get copyrighted for that friggin' music. Tried to do it before, and it just flags copyright. But UEFA get to play it, no problem, even though it's not their tune. But it is, isn't it? It's the Champions League tune. The Champions League tune has been played. Hey, we're in. We're in. We're in, as they say. I wonder if the volume came up on that. Let me just try that again.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome here to the House of European Football in Lyon for the 2025-26 UEFA Champions League playoff draw. Today, the journey continues.
Today, the journey continues.
With just one more step to go before the drama and excitement of the 36-team league phase starts. Last season, the new format brought us more excitement, more unpredictability, and more matches between top teams.
More got German down the draw.
As we march towards the final in Budapest on 30th.
Budapest!
Competition is hotting up, and the second qualifying round matches brought us some incredible performances, with, for example, Victoria Pilsen making headlines thanks to a dramatic second leg comeback away to Celtic here in Switzerland. And North Macedonia's Skandia.
Who cares? Let's just get on with it. Jesus.
League phase football in one of UEFA's club competitions this season. There's more excitement on the way this week with the third qualifying round kicking off on Tuesday, and I'm sure we will all be watching closely to see who gets the upper hand ahead of next week's second leg.
Second legs next week.
29 teams are already confirmed for the league phase, with the playoff round set to supply the remaining 7 names. Today's draw features
7 spaces left in the Champions League, and Celtic are one of the teams that are vying to be one of them. Although there is Champions League games this week. Slovan Bratislava. Yes.
and on behalf of UEFA President Alexander Schäferling, we wish you the very best for your next steps in the world's best club competition. We are now nearly ready to start the draw, but before we do so, I hand the floor to my colleague Tom Barker.
Come on.
Competition management.
Right. Where will Celtic be pulled out of the...
Thank you, Toby. Good afternoon.
Oh,
From my side. Before explaining the draw procedure, just
I don't care about the draw procedure. Just get on with it.
are to be played on the 19th and 20th of August.
19th and
Second leg
20th.
A week later on the 26th and 27th of August. Additionally, as of this
How-
round, the match dates are decided by UEFA, and the playoff calendar will therefore be communicated later today. With that in mind, we can move now to the technical procedure.
Right.
And for that, we've produced a short video that
Oh,
illustrates
I don't
key
want-
principles from the draw procedure that was published earlier today.
The key principles from the draw procedure. The draw principles.
Are seeded for the draw.
Clubs are seeded for the draw.
Rankings established at the start of the season. The UEFA
Oh,
administration
turn that.
form groups comprising an equal number of seeded.
Seeded and unseeded teams.
UEFA Executive Committee
The UEFA Executive Committee.
national associations may not play matches against each other. Clubs from such national associations cannot be drawn together.
Clubs from countries. We know this. Just get on with it. It's not as if it's a new competition. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to show us a presentation video. Who thinks this shit up? This is why I'm glad I stepped away from corporate life. Well, let's sit and watch this presentation. Fuck! We'll know what's going to happen. Somebody's going to put their hand in, twirl it about and go, number 1. Twirl it in again, number 10. Jesus. Basel went too far away. What channel's it on, Liam? It is on the UEFA channel. Ah, come on. They're just giving a presentation. There's no use watching it. They're giving a presentation. They're all sitting with their suits on, and it's like,
Been drawn for the champion's path and then repeated to determine the pairings for the league path. After the draw, if it becomes apparent that
folks sitting there going, do we need to listen to this pish every year?
by City or Stadium
And this isn't even the big draw. This is not even this is just the playoff draw. God.
Club Competitions Committee for City and Stadium clashes.
Come on. Oh, turn that music down so it doesn't come through the speakers. Right.
Following this explanation, let me just add a few of the specifics considered.
Oh, for fuck's sake, he's going to go on again.
We will start with the draw of the Champions Path, where the 4 clubs directly qualified and the 6 pairings of teams going head-to-head in the third qualifying round are divided into 5 seeded and 5 unseeded.
So Celtic will be, because they're the
When we
champions.
come after to the League Path draw, the 4 teams, 4 pairings from the third qualifying round is going to be
Can't see anybody from Celtic there yet.
equal number, of course, of seeded and unseeded teams. With that, you have all the information you need to follow the draw, where we'll follow the procedure that was. Therefore, I think we've done enough talking, Toby. Maybe we just have a quick recap of the teams and then we can get started.
Yes, let's have a look at the teams of the Champions Pass as we start with the Champions
Right.
Pass. And here on
The Champions Path seeded teams: Bobo, Glint, Malmo, Copenhagen.
Malmö FF from Sweden or FC Copenhagen. Denmark, the winners of pairing 2, KKS Lech Poznan from Poland or FK Srena Svesta from Serbia. The winners of pairing 3, PFC Ludogorets 1945 from Bulgaria or Ferencváros TC from Hungary. And last but not least on the seeded side, Celtic FC from Scotland.
Celtic FC from Scotland.
Pairing 4, either SC Kara Dalmatia Kazakhstan or SK Slovan Bratislava from Slovakia. FC Basel 1893 of Switzerland. The winners of pairing 5, KS Skindija of North Macedonia or Karabakh FK from Azerbaijan. The winners
And just like that, the Billy Boys is gone. He's coming to watch how big channels watch games.
from Cyprus,
Big clubs.
SK Sturmgras.
Ha ha. Ha ha. You're 8th in the... Let's start with the balls. Hey, here we go. Right, the unseeded team coming out. Seeded team first. Unseeded team. Right, let's see the first pairing.
Playoffs 2025-26.
First
First team drawn will play, or first pairing drawn will play the first leg at home
First leg at home.
with the winners of pairing 3.
Right, it's not Celtic. Not yet.
Ludogorets of Ferencváros will play the first leg at home.
They will play against the winners of pairing 5.
It's not Celtic.
Skindija or against Karabakh.
And as always, good start to the draw.
Good start to the draw. They've picked out 2 balls and put them in another bowl.
Let's keep on.
What? What happened there? A malfunction.
4 more playoff matches in the Champions Pass to be determined.
The Champions Path. Come on.
The next
Celtic.
pairing, the winners of pairing 2 will play the first leg at home. So Lech Poznan or Srena Svesta.
Come on. We want Celtic here. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Will be the winners of pairing 6, which means that they will be playing against either Dinamo
Come
Kiev or
on.
Pafos.
Okay, so next.
Next up. Come on. There's 3 balls left. Celtic.
2 we have, 2 playoffs. Now we give another shuffle to find out who will win
Don't want a home game first.
playoffs. And here we are with FK Bodo Glimt from Norway.
Bobo Glint.
First leg at home.
Bobo Glint. Celtic can't get him, can we?
They will be playing against SK Sturmgras.
Sturm Graz. Bobo Glint versus Sturm Graz.
Let's make it more than halfway through.
Yes.
Yep.
2 more.
2 more to go for the big teams.
2 teams waiting eagerly to see who they're facing. If they qualify to the playoffs. So the next
It's not Celtic. Celtic! Celtic are out. Celtic play at home first. Fuck.
They will play against the winners of pairing 4. So they will play against either Kara Dalmati or Slovan Bratislava.
Either Slovan Bratislava or the team that Slovan Bratislava are playing.
pairing 1 or
Celtic play either Slovan Bratislava or some other team that Slovan Bratislava are going to play. So there you go. There's the Champions League draw. That is it.
pairing playoffs.
Slovan Bratislava, we gubbed them last season in the Champions League at home. We played the first leg at home, and I think that's is easily a game that we'll win. I mean, people will say Slovan Bratislava, look, we demolished them last year. Will they think that they're coming for a revenge mission? The first leg is at Celtic Park. Celtic will need to score a bucket load of goals. It is a 2-legged affair. Now, we did beat them 5-1 at Celtic Park last year. But we know that Celtic aren't been too clever at travelling away from home. I'd rather have played the first game first. So yeah, Karat or Slovan Bratislava. Interesting away games. They will be played on the 19th and 20th of the month at Celtic Park. So, Celtic have a Champions League game in August at Celtic Park, as we expected. I think that Slovan Balaclava, yeah, it's good. The other team is from Kazakhstan. That would be a trip and a half. Not. We either go to Kazakhstan or Ishk. The first one is at home. The first game is at home. When you're drawn out first, first game is at home. Home first. Now let's see some of the other draws. Alicante watch for me for the second game. Says Michelle. There you go. Baz, I'm in Tenerife in 3 weeks. Borat country. Yeah, we're going to Borat country. The Kazakhstan Emerald CSC. Is there such a thing? I'm away Saturday the 16th. Oh, a lot of people are going on holiday. So there we go. That is it. It's done and dusted. Champions League. They are rubbish, Bratislava. I mean, it's a. I'm in Torox. Are you, Joseph? The Huns have just been drawn, but I wasn't paying attention. Don't fucking care, to be honest. Right, there's the draw. Oh, Rangers have got Salzburg. Rangers have got Salzburg. Oh, come on, Salzburg. Rangers got Salzburg. Anyway, who cares about them? Celtic have got a trip to Slovan Bratislava. Salzburg or Bruges. I just came up with Salzburg on the thing. Anyway, that's that done and dusted. The Champions League draw has been done. And that's it. Absolutely fantastic. Where did I go for? Let me just see. Trying to see why it's not bringing. Oh, that's because it's up there. The screen. Oops. Wrong screen. So if I click on. Is it that? Nope. Comments. Oh, can I actually does that come up on the screen? No, it's not. So I'm just playing about, I'm just testing stuff whilst I'm here. Since I'm live. Anyway, that is the Champions League draw done and dusted for the day. A good one for Celtic. Good draw. Bratislava. We need to get the job done in the first half. We need to get in a couple of wingers. We need to get in a striker. Going into the Champions League game is a must for Celtic to be at full pelt. We cannot go in with Yang. I'm sorry. If we go into the Bratislava game with Yang, we're on a hiding to nothing. On a hiding. Salzburg are far too strong for them. They won't get away with their mistakes this time. Who cares? How do you add? Oh look, I can add the say. There we go. I can add comments onto the screen. Danny Cassie is up next. Oh my god, I love how much that I'm going to say. Blah, blah, blah. Jed is happy. I'm kind of loving this bit. I can put that down there. So I can get you on the screen now. Hey, there we go. Brown Warrior. He's giving us a thumbs up. And also, Paul, we have 3 strikers. We are not getting more strikers. Oof. We have 3 strikers. We're not getting more strikers. Do we need it? Paul, pinball. Do we need another striker? Let's get this one up for Jed Johnson. The Hunts will get pumped. We all care. Yeah, we all care. We do. When's the ticket release date? Says Michelle. When is the tickets released? Kieran. Yang cannot start. We need at least one new winger. We need 2 new wingers. Let's be fair. We need some, because we're going to lose. We're going to lose at least one more winger. Crack and draw, says Francis. Yep. Very winnable tie. Yeah, I think it's a very. I'm loving this new software. That's absolutely brilliant. Finish them at home. I think we'll need to finish them at home. It's definitely going to be a case of it'll need to be a 5-1. Best draw we could have hoped for. Could have been worse. Jed Johnson saying hi to Stephen Johnson. Johnny Kenny will be out on loan. We need more. I think Johnny Kenny will be out on loan. I think he will get put out on loan, because I can't see where, if you're going to have third choice striker as young Osmond, he can't get near the team just now. He can't get near the team. When's Jota back? Jota is back in January, but he's. I've got a funny feeling he's going to be back before then. I mean, he was in Glasgow yesterday, so he's obviously been given the time off. If he's back in Glasgow, he's nearing the point of getting back into gym scenario type stuff. But we'll wait and see. Let's just get some of them comments up. And what did the board? What did the board think? The qualifier has already won and will not bother spending any more money. We can easily secure our spot if the board back Rogers, says Megan Diamond. Yeah, you're right, actually. Could you put the comments up there? I could put the comments anywhere. This is cool, isn't it? I could put the comments anywhere I want. Brilliant. The board need to invest, says David. The board need to invest now. Great draw and a chance to get through. Yep. Jota was limping yesterday on the stadium, was he? Right, Tartanton in pain. I didn't know that. Obviously, I've never seen him. So he's still a bit away then. He's still a bit away if he was still limping a bit. But if his operation was ages ago, so you think that I don't know. I'm not too sure. What a draw, says Stephen. What a draw. Couldn't be away first as a seeded team to face Green Smilling. Yeah. We were the seeded team, so you're always playing at home first. Does anybody know the Karabakh opponents? No. Brown Water says 2 wingers is a priority the next 2 weeks. 1 permanent, 1 loan. I think you will get 1 in on loan and 1. I think you're right there, actually. You get 1 in on loan and 1 permanent. 1 on loan to cover the fact that Jota's not going to be here for the majority of the Champions League. So we do need to get a decent winger. I mean, it's not going to be a case of you're going to go into the Champions League. We're bringing someone in on loan to make us better for the Champions League. You know, we need wingers to make us better for the Champions League. So we don't need a striker. Brendan Rodgers should start Shin Yamada. We need a right winger. Is Shin Yamada the answer? Is he the answer going into the Champions League? An untried and untested striker, and especially in the SPFL. I mean, is that the quality? We were going for £7-8 million players before Shin Yamada came in. I think Shin Yamada was probably coming in to be backup striker. I'm just saying, I don't know. We don't know. None of us know. None of us really know. Definitely need 2 more wingers when we get Jota back. He won't be match ready. No, he won't. He's going to miss the Champions League this season. He's definitely. And let's face it. Players come and go. Achievements live forever. Just remember that. Players come and go and achievements live forever. I think the board are waiting for the result of this tie. Huge risk. I think so as well. And this happens every year that we go, and I know that I've said it many times, but it happens in the years that we have a little bit of a cutback. A little bit of a cutback, and not in a football sense. The board are a shower of shite. Jota was at the game yesterday. He was limping. Yeah, it says, yeah, I've seen that. I need to jump through these comments. You waited all that time to come on just to say that, and then you get banned. Banned for the channel. Dry your eyes, mate. Dry your eyes. Anyway, Johnny Kenny should have started. Johnny Kenny, Yamada, the son of Samurai. Oh dear. Anyway, I think it was a fantastic draw. I think it's the easiest draw that's. I mean, we're going to get Slovan Bratislava, and we pumped them last year in the Champions League. So I think going forward, it's a good draw for Celtic for once. Just do this. 2 seconds. Celtic do have it up on their website. Also, the players would have been sitting watching that in training this morning. Celtic face for that or Bratislava. I'll get it up on the screen. Oh shit. Players there. Edit text. Just bear with me a second because it is all new. There it is on the screen. The teams that we get. Just take that down. God, too many screens open with this software. Move that up there just now. Move that just over here a bit. And then where's the comments away? There we go, bring the comments back down there. Johnny Kenny should have started yesterday. Should he have? I'm not too sure. Do you know? I don't think we're going to go for the ex-Aberdeen player. Can't see that at all. Let's face it, 2 points clear of Sevco already. A decent draw, great weekend. Now the week starts, the great start to the week. It is a great start to the week. If CCV misses, it's going to... Mark, don't say that. If Cameron Carter-Vickers misses out this time, I'm going to be really suspicious. I think that... that lot are playing in Europe tomorrow. Yeah, they're playing in a game tomorrow, and then they've got to qualify from that game to get through to the next game. Anyway, that's us done and dusted. It was this time last year. We needed the players badly right now. Yeah, Eddie, it's the exact same. It was the same last year at this time, though. We needed the players in now. Brendan Rodgers this time last year was bemoaning the fact that we didn't have a striker in to back up Kyogo Furuhashi. He was complaining about this the same time last year. And then we went and sold Kyogo Furuhashi. But anyway, we move on. Kenny did nothing. Kaiser's in the house. Johnny Kenny should be out the door on loan. Tillio should be out the door. Yang, we need to re-equip. Yang should be well out the door. Yang was terrible yesterday. If CCV doesn't play, you can imagine a young guy from Man City playing. He'll be living the dream. And anyway, Danny Cassidy, I'm going to say put him out on loan as well as Bold Kenny. Yep. And Seamus, you'll get the last comment of the day. We need to replace Kyogo. We need a number one striker. Yes, we do. We need a number one striker seriously, which is a situation that we never thought we would find ourselves in. Anyway, thank you to everyone that has been on the channel this morning. There has been, if I could find there we go. There has been over 800 viewers on it. That's not too bad for a little afternoon for me, morning for yous, when everybody's at work. Anyway, on that note, have an absolutely fantastic day, Celtic fans. Surely Celtic will announce today that they've got a player on loan, or have they done it already? Anyway, have a fantastic day, Celtic fans, wherever you are all around the world.